Okay, the species obsession with religious terms that don't really apply is getting really old. Okay, whether it's applicable or not, what good is it going to do to go run up to the gazelle, bleeding to death, begging it to forgive the lion? The gazelle doesn't care what label you give it, prey, victim. It don't give a fuck. You can call it the predator, you can call it the prey. It doesn't matter. It's laying there bleeding out. We got to get the fuck over ourselves with this goddamn fucking shit. Goddamn constantly, this religious nonsense of forgiveness is a goddamn word. It refers to an attribute for someone that has that opportunity. Forgiveness really, would be is for the person preyed upon. Like, hey, just you forget, you move on in your life. Forgiveness is irrelevant. Forgiveness doesn't resolve a matter. Doesn't correct anything. And you gotta look at it real. Let's be real. What does no kind of attitude the gazelle has laying on the ground bleeding out is going to change its condition. It doesn't matter how it feels about the lion. It's irrelevant. It don't even need to report the activity of the lion. It's in a condition. That shit don't matter. Y'all got to stop this religious goddamn nonsense, or you can continue. That's all this. It's weird. That Hermes or Devin guy. I'm just saying. Invaluable information. Invaluable information I got from him. I'm proposing that he might have been the very soulless being he was. He kept obsessing about. I mean, who have you seen anyone on the internet more obsessed about soulless beings? Well, it looks like he might be kind of one. I mean, he just seems to be kind of an avatar that any conscience could just take over anytime they want to. Potentially, I don't know. I don't care. But I mean, it's not. Don't make any damn sense to keep. That's what's going on the internet. Which I would say that I've been saying that's where the demons are, because the demons are on the fucking internet, telling children they can't report predatory behavior, and y'all won't stop the shit because y'all can't leave this goddamn nonsense alone. Forgiveness is irrelevant to a condition, completely. That's a lofty goddamn human bullshit concept. It refers to an attribute, I would say. Forgiveness isn't real. You need someone who's been attacked needs to stop. I mean, what good? I mean, what is it? I mean, that's human bullshit. Obsession like forgiveness is not a precondition to healing. Okay. Again, let's look at it. Let's look at 3 days. Like the gazelle's laying there. It doesn't matter what's going on. It doesn't matter what it feels about the goddamn lion. It has tissue that needs to mend before it bleeds out, or its lung needs to be stitched back up, or before it collapses and suffocates. It's just, I would even say like this whole because an entity that behaved very similar to this Devin Elon Maggi. They had the same kind of smug arrogance, like they had the right to tell you how things are. Kind of had strange, lifeless at times. I ain't saying I don't know what he is. I'm not saying he's a soulless being. He liked to stress how he wasn't eternal. I always thought that was strange. His big stance was will above before love. And Hermes had this thing, love for will, and I'm like, it kind of gets to you because it sounds very condemning. The other guy that I would say behaved very similarly. He stressed just as strongly will before love, and so so that's put me in a juxtaposition where I was like, well, damn. Yesterday I realized, harmony, balance. I'd say, but I'd say more than balance, harmony. Harmony. There you go. There it is. The condition of harmony, which is the only condition that can exist in reality. If things, whatever is, all that is has to be in harmony. Wherever it's at, wherever it shall be, all that is has to be in harmony, and therefore that bypasses, excludes this ridiculous, integer sequence and nonsense of we think words actually exist. You don't have to worry about whether it's love before will or will before love. It's not a consideration. If it's in harmony, that's the only progressive state. It's the only sustainable state possible. It's the only sustainable, expansive state possible is harmony. So thereby canceling out this silly concern about whether it's love before will or will before love.